Tracey Morris, you've been charged with the importation and possession of an illegal drug with intent to traffic.
No, that's not true.
You're to be detained until a time has been set down for your trial. Do you wish to make a phone call or send a telegram, the cost of which must be borne by yourself?
No.
Right. Now, if you go behind that partition there, you'll find a towel and some soap. Take a shower, then wait for one of the female members of staff to come and collect you. Then the governor wants to see you.
You will find that the women here think nothing of accepting a thief, prostitute, or even a murderess as one of them. However, there is one inmate, B. Smith, who has already caused quite a bit of trouble for drug offenders. So I would advise you to be extremely careful.
No!
I'm glad you finally came to your senses and told the police what they want to know.
But I haven't told them anything.
What?
The police want everyone to think that I've talked, so they'll come looking for me. And then our ever-vigilant police force are going to pounce on them and lock them up forever.
What are you talking about?
But that's where the joke misfires, because I haven't talked and no one's coming looking for me.
You little fool, don't you understand what you're saying? Whether you've talked or not is unimportant. So long as you're on the loose, you'll be a constant threat to these people.
Daddy, you don't know. This man, we love each other.
Love? How can he love you and get you into this predicament?
You don't understand.
No, I don't. I don't understand you or this brainless attitude. And I don't understand how the police can be callous enough to deliberately put your life in jeopardy.
Daddy, listen.
I won't let you be a party to it. No one's going to set my daughter up. I won't pay the bail. You'll be safer in here than you are outside.
Safer in here? Do you know what happened yesterday? One of the women had her head smashed in a fight. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. At least out there I've got a chance. I'll die if you leave me in here.
You may die if I get you out.
Mrs. Jackson was shot. Are you satisfied? It was meant for me, but they missed.
Oh, no. It's Jay. How bad is it?
Who's going to try next? One of you?
Come on, Morris.
How much did I have to pay you? I know you're going to kill me, so why don't you just do it and get it over with? Murderers! Murderers! Don't make me go with them. Please, I want to stay here.
No one is going to hurt you, Tracey.
They'll kill me.
The police will catch whoever is responsible.
I mean in here. You've got to stop them. Ask her. Ask her why Kathleen's hands got burnt.
Tracey!
Shut up, Smith.
Kathleen was told to kill me, but she couldn't do it. And then she was worried that if she didn't do it, they said that they'd kill her. That's why Bea put the press out on her hands to give an excuse for not killing me.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Davidson. Would I do a thing like that? It was an accident.
Yeah,
they had nothing to do with it.
Take Leach to my office, please, Mr. Fletcher.
Come on, you lot, get moving.
Well, the girl's obviously in shock. She doesn't know what she's saying.
Miss Morris, any statement on the proceedings so far? Any comment on your boyfriend's evidence? Will you be furnishing witnesses with a statement later? How are you holding up the straight, Miss Morris? Sit back and shut up, the pair of you.
What's going on? I thought you was supposed to protect me.
Yeah, that's right. A special branch.
Under Commissioner McNally, I suppose.
You keep your trap shut and you'll be okay. That's all we want.
What happened to the guys you stole the uniforms from?
I told you to shut up.
She's still alive. Get up. Well, nice bloody friends of yours, eh, Tracey? Huh?
Why did she do it?
Why, yeah. Because she's a policewoman doing her job.
Will she be all right?
I hope so.
Tracey Ann Morris, you have been found guilty by this court of attempting to import a prohibited drug. And this is a crime viewed most seriously by the court and carries a maximum penalty of 25 years imprisonment. Your plea of ignorance of the fact is no defense, as you admit to conspiring to smuggle the parcel, and we cannot believe that you were ingenuous enough not to question its contents. However, in view of your youth, a penitent attitude, we will allow that you were misled by undesirable elements. In sentencing you, I've also taken into account the assistance you have given the police, which led to the arrest of the persons who planned the crime. I therefore sentence you to 2 years imprisonment with a non-parole period of 15 months.
You know, I've been seeing Mrs. Jackson. How would you feel if she was a permanent part of the family?
You're not serious. You mean marry her? I need you more now than I ever did, but you really don't care, do you? You said that we were going to be closer now, but that's just all lies.
Darling, we'll all be close. We'll all be together.
You're a liar. Mr. Fletcher, I want to go back.
Tracey.
I want to go back now.
Tracey, buy-up time.
I'm not interested.
I think it's about time we had a little talk, don't you?
If you're looking for an apology...
I said a talk. Now, I know you're very upset before, but I think...
How much do you own a year, Mrs. Jackson?
What?
$12,000, Not much for a lady like you.
Now, what's that got to do
But you
with
won't have to worry anymore because Dad's got plenty. You'll be nice and comfortable. You won't have to come along to a place like this every day to earn a crust because Dad's got pots to support you.
I'm sorry you don't like the idea of my relationship with your father.
I'm stuck with it anyway.
I'm not sure you understand, Tracey.
I understand, all right. I lose in every way. Just when Dad and I were getting on so well, I find I have to take the rap. So someone has to console him, don't they? And who's there? It must have been so easy just picking up the pieces, making up for all he's lost. It's not so much as losing a daughter as finding a wife.
How dare you?
Easily. The only person I've ever cared about in my life has been taken away by some scheming, conniving, money-hungry screw.
I am not after his money.
You saw a good thing and you went all out to get it. You've really set yourself up well, haven't you? The truth hurts, Mrs. Jackson, doesn't it?
Hasn't it ever occurred to you that Meg Jackson might love your father? And he might love her.
He loves me. If he marries that bitch, he won't have time for me anymore. I was going to be so good. Then she comes along and spoils it all.
Well, it is possible for a person to love more than one person at a time, you know.
He won't. She's trying to take him away from me.
Tracey, dear, hasn't it ever occurred to you what your father would think about you if you stood in the way of his marriage? He might realize what a selfish person you are and that you don't love him enough to care about his happiness.
No, that's not true.
Well, I'm not talking through my hat, love. You see, when I found out how selfish Sharon was, well, I didn't stop loving her. But it did make a hell of a difference to how I felt about her.
You're probably right. It's just things get so confused in this place. You've got to get your anger out somehow.
I know that, honey. But you don't take your anger out on your father. He loves you, and you love him.
Tracey, what's the matter?
Just stay away from me.
I was just going to tell you your father's visiting you tomorrow.
Well, you better give him a roadmap to Barnhurst then.
Come back here. Are you all right? Yes, I'm fine. What was that about Barnhurst?
Oh, come off it, Mrs. Jackson. You really had me fooled yesterday. Well, don't worry, the others still believe you. They still think the sun shines out.
That's enough, Morris. What's going on?
She's being transferred to Barnhurst tomorrow morning. And not before time, either. Striking an officer. That'll get you at least a month in solitary confinement. Now, come on.
Handbag. Take one purse, lipstick,
Tracey,
brooch.
I tried.
Miscellaneous jewellery.
I'm sorry.
Cassette recorder. Necklace. Money totaling $15.25.
Hey, Tracey. Come over here, I want to talk to you. I've got a little job for you. It's about your mate from Wentworth.
Whatever it was she said to you, it's upset you.
I told you, she only asked how you were getting on, and I said, fine.
What are you so jumpy about?
I'm not jumpy. I'm on lunch duty.
You, reckon that's as good as the muck they serve up at Wentworth?
Well, it couldn't be any worse, I'm here to tell you that.
It's pretty awful, Bea. I wouldn't eat it if I were you.
Why aren't you going to be kidding? It's obviously all I'm going to get. Besides, I'm starving. Come on, give. Ta.
Sorry about what happened. They made me do it.
Get lost, you stupid dope pusher. If I ever get my hands on you, you'll be sorry you ever saw those mushrooms.